Hello and welcome to the 7th episode of Devlog. In this series, we're building an ambitious payroll SaaS from scratch all the way to our first customer. In this episode, we're going over ESLint, the new and improved login experience, and setting up dark mode. As always, let's firstly take a look at what I've been up to off camera. I managed to get quite a bit done. Improved the sign-in page and added the option to sign in with credentials. Added an error page for when access is denied when using Google authentication. Set up ESLint with many rules and plugins to get our code up to standard. And I got hit by a car, which kind of slowed down development for a few days, but we're back. Here's a demonstration of our ESLint setup. My favorite thing is that it will reorder the Tailwind classes according to Tailwind's very own standards. This is a fraction of the rules that we have available, but we can see that it cleans up this file nicely. I also implemented some sorting logic for imports that I found online, sorting alphabetically but also by various groups. I know, very fancy. This results in organized and readable imports. Oh wow. Most notably, the sign-in page now looks nice and professional. In addition to sign in with Google, with a new credentials implementation, users can now sign in with their email and password. The clear labels in the open space make this component user-friendly and welcoming. Fun fact, I did a research project on colors back in high school, so the buttons in this case are blue to invoke a sense of security, reliability, trust. Payroll is blue, what can I tell you? And we also use slate for the background as it maintains that blue tint. You know, what can I say? PhD in design or something. Yeah. The password visibility button works as expected, but the remember me and forgot password elements are not hooked up yet. For now, let's use the default validation provided by the browser, but I'm hoping to get custom validation set up very soon. Alright, let's go ahead and sign in with an email and password. I can use the keyboard to easily navigate the form. Alright, the password is validated and we are given access. Perfect. Absolutely amazing. This is an invite-only service, so we don't want people creating accounts without permission. Let's see what happens if we try signing in with a Google account that is not linked to any Nobility Pay account. Very nice, an error telling us that the Google account we try to use is not connected to any Nobility Pay account. It recommends using a different Google account or signing in with an email and password. Let's click try again and this time use a valid Google account. As expected, this works and we're signed in. Perfect. Alright, that's everything I've done since the last episode, so it's now time to pick up a new ticket. As the pinnacle of modern web development, our website needs a dark mode. Setting up dark mode with Tailwind CSS is quite easy. Firstly, we need to make sure that the dark mode is determined by a class on the parent body. Alright, cool. Next step, we need to install Next Themes as a way to toggle between light and dark mode. Next Themes has its own theme provider, but we cannot use it directly in a server component such as the layout. To use the provider, we have to create our own client component and use it in there. Then we can wrap our app with this custom theme provider. Alright, nothing broke, that's always good. Now to test it, we can set a dark mode class of BG Gray 900 and we can see that our app goes dark. This is because the theme provider is using my system preference to determine the theme, which is dark. Next up, we can create a toggle to switch between light and dark mode. Let's use some code I found online just to see if it works. And let's add it as a list item in the profile menu. And it works. Very cool. We're toggling between light and dark mode, dark and light mode, and now that we know it works, I'll spend some time making the toggle look good. Meanwhile, please enjoy my rendition of Just Ken from the new Barbie movie. Doesn't seem to matter
what I do. I'm always number two. No one knows how hard I tried. Oh, I have feelings that I can't explain. They're driving me insane. All my life been so.
Anyways, the toggle looks good now. I added a cute icon that switches between the sun and the moon. This toggle alone just skyrocketed the company valuation. Also, you can now double click the profile menu to go directly to the profile page. You can still use the My Information menu item, but this is just to add a shortcut. Alright, let's make the rest of the app look good in dark mode. This, of course, calls for a styling montage. Now, this looks great, but it feels like it's missing something. The multiple layers without any sort of break is a bit jarring, you know? Let's add some text to break up this pyramid of layers. Nice, looks a lot better. And it looks good on the mobile view as well. Very cool. Look at this dude, the app is looking fantastic. And that's it, the user can now toggle between light and dark, and the app fully supports both modes. Unfortunately, that's it for this episode. Due to unforeseen circumstances, development was slower than usual. However, we now have a beautiful login page, users can log in with credentials, and our app now supports dark mode. And of course, like the industry standard titans that we are, we've got ESLint set up to keep the code clean. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll pick back up in the next one with some dashboard work and continue striving towards an MVP. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to keep up with the progress and see where this project goes. I'm not American, but like some words I feel like they're just American, you know, like diesel, like diesel. I can hear the Freedom Eagles. Yeah, can I get some diesel on Pump 7 over there? You know, or like yeah, it's about it actually.